How to play werewolf. Werewolf is a variation on tag. Instead of regular tag, werewolf requires a home base. During the actual game it tends to feel more like hide and seek than tag. Method 1. Setting up. 1. Find a large space. The most exciting area to play werewolf is in a large wooded area. This area isn't the safest for a group of kids. Playing around a cul-de-sac could also work for a safer environment. The most important thing is to have enough places to hide. The game feels more authentic at night. 2. Assemble a group of people. There is not an age requirement for playing werewolf. It is usually a kid's game, but if there aren't enough kids, grab a mom or dad. You'll need to gather at least 10 people. The more the merrier. 3. Establish a home base. Designate a place where you meet for each round. This is where the werewolf will be chosen, and where you meet after the round is over. Somewhere that is slightly closed off tends to work the best. A porch, for example, is a perfect home base for playing werewolf. Method 2. Playing the game. 1. Designate a werewolf. This person will count to 30 while covering her eyes. Once she reaches 30, she'll run after the other people. The werewolf will tag as many people as she can. If the werewolf tags you, then you become a werewolf too. The main werewolf rotates each round, so nobody should feel isolated for being chosen. 2. Play as the werewolf. Your objective is to tag as many non-werewolves as you can. Try to be stealthy because once someone sees you, everyone will have an advantage over you. Werewolves aren't allowed to speak. To communicate to one another they are required to make grunts and point. 3. Play as a non-werewolf. The objective for the non-werewolf is to find a hiding space quickly as the werewolf is counting. Keep track of the werewolf's countdown in order to be prepared when the time comes. It is not advised to wander because the werewolf will easily be able to find you. Finding a good hiding spot is key. After a few rounds, the werewolf will begin to know where to look, so vary your hiding spot from game to game. If the werewolf tags you, you now must become a werewolf and attempt to catch the rest of the humans. To become a werewolf, you have to kneel, close your eyes, and count for 15 seconds. 4. Make it back to base. When you notice you're one of the last people, call werewolf. This is when every human left makes a run back to the home base. Werewolves will probably be waiting for you there, so be quick and careful. 5. Start a new round. The round is over once everyone gathers at the designated home base. The last people to be tagged, or the ones that aren't werewolves yet, pick the next werewolf. Then the game starts over again with a new werewolf. You cannot choose the same werewolf from the last round. Tips. If you're a werewolf, team up with others to make catching non-werewolves easier. It is easier if you hide and run when you are discovered. Warnings. Be careful of where you run. Careful not to trip when running in the dark. You are not allowed to hide up in trees during the game.